2,000 metres is the journey. Thank you, Matthew Hill. And on track here for the third of our features, Svetlana, number 1. Opened up flip of the coin. It's favourite ahead of 8 Impressive Chimes. And they dominate the market. The others are double each way or better, headed by the 3 and 9, Kirienko Les and Kerry Power. Kerry Power won its heat of this series, but it did have a good draw on that occasion, and it's had 2 wins, and on both occasions has won when able to lead. So the 9s are probably an awkward draw for Kerry Power, but it's had support on the tote at 5.90. 4.40 Impressive Chimes is good value, in particular if he gets away to a good start. 2.31 40 Svetlana is favourite. The 3, Kirienko Les, ran third behind Kerry Power, and might have needed the run. It did loom as the winner on that occasion, so it might be the value runner here, number 3. And Barry Rattray, as we know, having a good night, taking out the Cadbury Sweepstakes with Onita for the Colts and Geldings at big odds. And of course, earlier in the night, we had the Cadbury Sweepstakes for the fillies as well. And that $20,000 event was taken out by Arc Princess for Mark Butler, who's had a driving training double here tonight. Scoring up now, Eric Rees Memorial Final, 2.
Of runners to move in. Inside Mail there at Hong Kong, number 10, $11 New South Wales. It's currently $4.90 in Hong Kong. My Fortune, number 13, we're having a look, is currently $140 there on the tote over at the track. So as those horses head out, we'll be heading to the team shortly with David Raphael, Darren Flindell and Mark Richards. In the meantime, our caller at Kalgoorlie. And this is the scene at Sha Tin. We're about 60 seconds off a jump there as well for this 9th event, the Audemars Handicap. It's over the mile, worth $1 million. Hong Kong dollars, and first among equals is the Elect. Currently odds on Unitab. Support for Goody. Douglas White aboard. He is 3 times champion jockey in Hong Kong, Douglas White, and is well on his way to becoming a 4th time winner. So he's certainly worth following. And Inside Mail at 9.80, still value. I see in New South Wales firming again. You can compare the prices now. We'll show them in full here with currently number 1 there at Hong Kong, dashing winner at around $33.90. So just move the decimal point and you can make a comparison. Ambitious Tycoon around about right. Entertaining, still no value whatsoever. First among equals, currently a little bit of value at $3, $2.70 over there at the moment. So as we scroll through, we're going to head to Sha Tin and the team once again.
My Fortune, 170, and a top prize at 39. So recapping the favourite order is 8, 10 and 3. The tips from the paddock from Mark, he had Inside Mail on top, who was the second pick in betting. Over 11, Mr. Cool, and number 4, Shanghai King. David went 3, 8 and 1, and I've gone 3, 8 and 10. More money for the favourite, first among equals, now to 2.6. He's been well in the market at every start. When his very first start of the race is down the 1,000 metres when drawn on the wrong side of the course, but Torsten Mundry got him from the inside to the outside and he beat King of Garupa. He then beat Handbag Fortune and down for the count. Then the Asset Test, up in grade in Class 3. He ran 3rd behind San Benito. It was an excellent run on a good to yielding track. He came over the top to beat Bowwin and Season's Treasure, and then bumped up to Class 2. He beat Orbit Bold Winner last time, and it was a very close photo finish. First among equals has the luxury of a good draw today in barrier number 2. Doesn't have great early pace though. He has come from well off the pace in his races, and at his runs around a bend here, he has tended to run in a little bit. Still a bit to learn, but being underneath runners may help him a bit today.
I thought it should do. I thought from his gait he might not be too far back in the run, actually. I think they'd be quite hopeful they're not too far back in the run, because to me there doesn't appear to be a great deal of pace in this race. I'd be quite surprised if they weren't very hard in this. I think this will be a race that will revolve around those that are at the front end of the race.
They are moving in quickly, so if you're betting, do it quickly. Late money coming in for 11, Mr. Cool, into 26. This is the horse that got the good rap from the paddock, the claimer, the wide draw. There he is in the pink colours with the red band coming up. And a Goody moving into line as well, number 5. He is getting out late in betting. Out to 6.3 as we take it to David.
Last couple loading up. 3.8 also for number 10 Inside Mail. He was 50 when he walked into the yard, so he's got support as well. He's now 3.7. My Fortune loads into line. We're not that far off a start here. My Fortune moves in. Goody stands up well. There's one more to move in out wider. That's Summerland. Summerland goes in. He's got the outside gate. Ready. And they're racing. Dashing Winner up at the go. Oh, My Fortune decided today not to go. Super Blitz has jumped with a midfield, though. Inverness the best out from Mr. Cool. Goody's parked right behind them, and Inside Mail deeper. Summerland trying to ease back a bit. Behind the speed in a good spot, Ambitious Tycoon from his gate, and Super Blitz the middle in a close spot. Favourite First Among Equals has got buried back midfield from Entertaining. Shanghai King a length or so to Winning Wrong, a couple of lengths Dashing Winner. Top Prize is behind it, and My Fortune a mile away. They go down close to the 1,000-metre mark, and the front runner is Mr. Cool. Leads by half a length. The second, Summerland. Third, Inverness, and Goody Travels 4. Ambitious Tycoon 5. Inside Mail's got a great trip. Underneath it, First Among Equals needs a little bit of luck in the run, you'd think, from Super Blitz. Out wide are Winning Wrong, Entertaining. Shanghai King under them from Top Prize, Dashing Winner. Forget My Fortune on the circle. Out in front still Mr. Cool by only a neck. Summerland goes closer to him. Third behind the speed is Inverness. Goody tracks them. Ambitious Tycoon on the inside, followed by Inside Mail. First Among Equals running to hold his spot. Super Blitz the middle, Winning Wrong deeper. Shanghai King Entertaining, Top Prize. Out wide wanting to lay out Dashing Winner at the tail. At the quarter now. Very quickly Summerland trying to get to Mr. Cool. Inverness pushing for the run. Switching Goody trying to come after them. Ambitious Tycoon needs the out. Inside Mail ruddy. Super Blitz does the same. First Among Equals behind them. Needs to sprout wings. 150 out. Mr. Cool still in front with the featherweight. Inverness, Summerland, Ambitious Tycoon. Goody can't stay on. Inside Mail, Summerland there. Mr. Cool in front. Ambitious Tycoon late. Ruddy's too late. Mr. Cool ahead beats Ambitious Tycoon. Inverness travels third. Fourth, all in a clump. First Among Equals close, actually, with Shanghai King.
Sixth local time with Gary Taylor and Jackie's Girl, who broke at the start.
The New South Wales trifecta, $3,294. Unitab trifecta, $8,321. Last race at Hong Kong tonight at 7:50. Here's Brett Davis at Hobart for race in Hong Kong. And a couple of the horses ridden by Australians here have good chances. Bumper at 3:20 for Shane Dye. It has won 2 from 5. Trained by John Size as well by Success Express out of a Sovereign Red mare. $3.20. Support for Dashing Champion into $15. I can tell you Kiddieland number 1 is currently $8.30 in Hong Kong, so $17 is looking very good at this point in time. Number 1 Kiddieland. Dashing Champion around the $10 mark in New South Wales. Its price will flash up for us shortly in Hong Kong. Lucky Stallion on page 2 is $9.90 and Agility at $9.10. Well, Dashing Champion currently is $75 in Hong Kong. So it is no value whatsoever in Australia. We might head to the team in Hong Kong and find out a bit of a background on these horses. They are at the start at Geelong. No move up there as yet. So let's head to Sha Tin.
But from gate 12, I think he's going to be caught deep on the track anyway. Not for me.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about him before when it was moving. I was meaning Dashing Champion. Just forget his last run, the wet, but it's a pretty valid point you raised about him last time, mate. Not a bad run. Bumper, 54.50. They'll be barrelling him, you'd be thinking, from the inside gate to try and get down to the fence. Real opportunity for him to get a very good trip here.
Yep.
Looks as though he's getting a bit warm, though.
Certainly is. No picture from the paddock at all. Bumper. I'm not impressed with the way he's looking here. Doesn't really encourage me in any sight or form. He is well drawn. I did think he was one of the major players he has sweated up in the past and run well, which is worth keeping notice of.
I think from his positioning and his overall form, running second to San Lorenzo last time is good form, and he's been beaten a half length. I can't really see Bumper missing a place in this. Green Century last time didn't jump well, which certainly hampered his prospects. There was a race pretty much void of pace, but overall I think he ran okay coming from back in the field into fifth behind My Choice. Got a decent draw, he might hold a forward spot.
Yeah, he always looks fairly light in condition. Can't say he really impresses in his coat here today. I am just a little bit concerned about him. I don't think Green Century lends himself to the eye, so I'm quite happy to take him on in this race.
I can understand why people might want to be aggressive with him. I just thought it was too hard for him last time from the positioning. The leaders ran time. He had to run real quick time to get close, and he actually did. I think from an inside gate, maybe he can land close and improve Green Century.
Okay, so Green Century currently $13.20 there in Hong Kong. We're going to take a quick break on Sky. Favourite over there, currently number 7, Scintillation at $2.80. And at this point in time, you can get double that in New South Wales. But to the others in commission, Agility number 13 at $5. Currently $11.10 in New South Wales, number 13. So Kittyland currently value, Move It no value, Dashing Champion definitely no value, Bumper 320 no value. So as we scroll through these, Scintillation's the value, $5.50, number 7. And it'll be interesting to see what Agility comes up at here, number 13. It is $10, currently $4.90 over there. With Double Happiness, $20, that is the horse ridden by Craig Williams. Bumper, $3.10, the favourite here. Second favourite over there, ahead of Scintillation, Agility and Lucky Stallion. More from Hong Kong shortly. Moving up at Hobart, here's Brett Davis for the last. In New South Wales, and this last race over 1,400 metres. If you missed the big races earlier, the Chairman's Sprint taken out by Silent Witness, the superstar over there, 11 straight for the great sprinter, and River Dancer for John Size and Glyn Schofield defeating 14 Elegant Fashion and 7 Scott's View. It's time to head to the track, and the team at Hong Kong, Darren Flindell, David Raphael and Mark Richards.
I'm going to leave the jury in that room for another week.
You do that. I'm sure they'll come back to you in time.
Here's David now for the call and the lucky last.
Yeah, the lucky last event, they're loading up pretty nicely, and Scintillation's the favourite, 2.5, likes a lead. Bumper's got a gate, he's 4.7. Same price for number 13, Agility, who's also got a good draw down on the inside. He's going around at 4.7. The last couple moving up into a little bit of overtime here, waiting for them to load for the last. Red Power goes in riderless. What a Bob moves forward, and Scintillation coming forward. We wait for Lucky Stallion, Danehill Warrior to move up. What a Bob. The import, the Stallion, loads in. Danehill Warrior goes in out wider in barrier 14. Lucky Stallion's the last one. Gate 7, Felix Kutsi. Stand by. He's about to load, but he's just backing away at the last moment. Now they get him to walk up. He loads in. We're ready. 25 million in the pool. All loaded. Stand by. And away they go. Even start. Bumper 12th though. Kittyland out wide. The best out. Sprung the gates. Trying to gather speed. Scintillation out wider. And also right there, Red Power's gathering speed. Agility and Green Century on the inside is going to park in for cover. My Choice wider. Dashing winner. Danehill Warrior deeper from Made Joy. Bumper. Lucky Stallion Double Happiness. Move It and What a Bob at the tail of the field. Down to the 1,000-metre mark. He works over Scintillation from Red Power underneath him. Danehill Warrior, Kittyland in the centre. Green Century and My Choice caught deeper. Seems to have a little bit of cover. He's 3 wide though. Kittyland drops in front of him. And in turn going forward 3 wide, 4 wide now. Dashing Champion. Between those, Agility running to hold his spot from Lucky Stallion Bumper Bumper. On the inside, pushing on Made Joy. A break to move it, Double Happiness, and last of all, What a Bob. On the circle, front runner Scintillation had to do some work. Danehill Warrior second. Out 3 wide, Dashing Champion. Kittyland underneath him, plants in wider. Red Power follows Green Sentry to the inside. Agility and My Choice pulls out wider. Double Happiness behind them. Bumper Bumper between the pack. Move it goes for a hole on the inside rail. At the 300, Scintillation still travelling well. Runs nearly 2 lengths in front. Trying hard, Red Power. Out wider, My Choice. Double Happiness getting home. He's got to make up 3, but the leader's home. Scintillation, he's got to break. Double Happiness, Agility trying hard, getting to second. Trying to grab Red Power on the inside. Scintillation loves the lead and runs them ragged. Wins it by nearly 2.5. Agility might have got second from Red Power ahead, Double Happiness. Bumper Bumper, Move It in the middle, followed by Green Sentry. Next then came, in between those, Kittyland, What a Bob, out wider Dashing Champion, Tough Trip. Had no luck from his gate. From Lucky Stallion, Danehill Warrior, My Choice back there, and one of the last, Made Joy.
So that's where we leave Hong Kong racing for this Sunday. Scintillation, the favourite, winning the last at 340 and 170 for Anton Marcus, and a good go for second and third. Here's Paul Hammond at Bendigo, just about all in.
Jewel, the favourite, number 1.
Well, he's had quite a few winners in the last week or so. Race 4, the Bolter High Prince Alia. The third event was taken out by Blaster. Race 2, Triliner, was impressive. And the first event was won by Bad Boy Truscott, also very impressive.
Consistent.